His hair is super thin. It looks full, but when you touch it, it's thin, meaning it's very lightweight. Let's see what we could do with it. So I like your hair already.
Thank you.
Oh wow, it's very, what's the word? Lightweight.
Yeah.
It's not thick.
Yeah, fine hair.
Fine
Yeah.
hair, very fine hair. Okay, so we gotta be careful of that. What are you looking to
Yeah.
get? What do you think?
So if we did a shape out, it would kind of look like that. But I really like kind of playing with doing like a taper fade underneath, but keeping length up top. And then it can be messy to, more
Cool.
slicked back. I'm really interested if I did something like completely different that I've never had before. It would be like having a bang up top. So like practically like bald in the back, but having some hair in the front. That's
Wow.
what my hair used to be.
Okay.
Very long.
Let me see that. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So I did a big chop like a few years ago, and it came out really nice. It like lightened my hair, and it brought a great face shape.
I like that.
Yeah. So
I
then,
don't think, because what you're showing me, that's a wide range.
Yeah.
We're going from,
Yeah.
the style you kind of have now to a completely different style. So your hair is fine. So those pictures you're showing me of the,
like those.
yeah, his hair is fine too. Go to the left, I think. His hair is not fine, so that's more thicker. But that'd be a drastic, and I'm looking at your face shape, it's very square, so I think going back would be dope, and then having some length right here to kind of, play with it. But definitely reducing all of this. I'm not feeling like around your ears, we got to show the ears. The back, I think, we can leave some length back here, if you're down with that, and then maybe doing a taper just on the sides. We could experiment with that. So like, it would kind of look like that. That's your look right there. I'm gonna be honest, that's it. That's clean. Let's show the camera that. Yeah, that's the look right there. How do you feel about that? We could throw a taper on there if you want, but not the back. I don't think the back, it just looks good with some length.
Okay, cool.
It looks good with some length, but we can do a taper on the side still with that. We can.
Yeah.
If you
yeah,
want
I think
to.
that'd be cool.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it. All right, so you guys have seen the picture that he provided. He provided a nice variety of pictures. Some I liked, some I didn't like. So being that his hair is very thin, meaning it's lightweight, it's not thick, we're just gonna separate it. Really gonna isolate certain parts of the head just so we could cut it properly. When you work in sections, you stay organized, you stay clean, and then the haircut comes out cleaner. I'm just following that guide, making sure it gets longer as we move on up towards the top. Now there's gonna be some disconnection with this haircut, but people always have this misconception that, you know, disconnection's bad. It's not. We're taught that it's bad, but it's really not. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're going in very tight here because we're gonna go into it with our clippers. So we teach all these techniques within the School of Barbering, guys. You guys can join for 50 bucks a month. We have content strategies. We teach you how to make content, how to scale your business, how to price your haircuts properly. We got everything, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a barber and you want that next step, just go ahead and join. The link is down below. Now here, I'm just gonna clip over a comb. Like, you don't have to waste time with different guards. I'm gonna just freehand this taper pretty much. I'll switch between a few guards. Gonna do the exact same on this side. Still letting it flow though over the ear. You don't want to remove that flow. Let it flow over the ear. And then we're gonna clean up his neck, and this is gonna bring the whole look together. And the only thing left to do now is just style it. We're gonna style it with some clay. How we looking, bro?
Oh, cool. Wow, yeah. Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah. I'll take you over to the stage real quick. Sure. So this is how my client came in, and this is how he's leaving. It's your boy 4 and I'm out. Peace.
What's up, y'all? My name's Connor. I go by Connor Cuts on Instagram and TikTok. And I just want to get on here and tell y'all a little bit about the School of Barbering. So I joined School of Barbering back in September of 24, and I started with 0 clients, bro. No clients, fresh out of school. And I was really scared about my journey. So I decided to lock in with the School of Barbering. And man, ever since then, it's been insane. The first few months, I was learning the content principles that we put in place. So that helps with like lighting, how to film a showcase, how to film a consultation video. I just locked in on that for the first 3 months, man. And now I'm at 150 new clients every month, 120 new clients, 130 new clients. So in the span of a year with the School of Barbering, I have doubled what I thought was possible in my first year. I'm fully booked up. I just hit 50K on TikTok. It's been a great experience. And I think this is something that's very beneficial for new barbers or barbers that just want to start learning social media. It's a very good program. It helps with everything, not just content, but it helps with cutting hair. It helps with learning how to keep a tracking sheet of all your stuff. So your clients, your monthly income, how many types of haircuts you do. It's a no-brainer to join the School of Barbering. The School of Barbering is what pushed my career to the next level, which there wasn't a level to really start off with in the first place, but it definitely exceeded what I thought was possible within my first year. I went from 0 clients, like I said, in September, to leaving my commission barbershop and joining a booth rental barbershop. That's how booked I was. So anything's possible, man. What's also really cool about the School of Barbering compared to other programs is the fact that you get one-on-one mentorship with 3 mentors. So you get locked in on a weekly Zoom call. There's one on Tuesday and there's one on Thursday. And that's honestly the money part of this. Like that's the key. Locking in with the mentors is definitely the most beneficial part of this for me, because you hear their critiques, you hear their feedback, you hear their advice, and then you can implement that into the school as well. So if you're a new barber or a barber that just wants to get more into content, I would 100% suggest School of Barbering, and let's take that next step.